These are my final predictions to the Championship relegation battle and promotion race. So with 7 games left in the Championship for most teams, it's very much still to play for. So I'm going to tell you who I think will get automatic, get the playoffs and get relegated. I have just filmed this entire video, then realised my mic wasn't on, so yeah, that's fun. Anyway, let's just get straight onto it, starting with who's going to get relegated. Of course, we all know the first spot is Sheffield Wednesday, but the other 2 spots I think will be taken by Oxford and Portsmouth. Starting with Oxford, they've been some decent form recently, but I just don't think it's enough. And they've got some toughish games towards the end of the season, Derby away, Wrexham, and then of course Millwall away on the final day. And if it goes down to the final day, they've not got much chance of getting anything at Millwall. As for Pompey, they've got some tough fixtures as well. They've still got to go to Norwich, Borough and Coventry, as well as hosting Ipswich. And out of the other games that could be winnable, I just don't think they'll pick enough points up. And I can see the other teams around them doing enough, so I think they will go down. Now onto the promotion race, I think Coventry City will win the league at a canter. I mean, they're 9 points clear at the moment. I can only see them increasing that gap, not decreasing it. Of course, in the middle of the season, they had a blip of form, but they're definitely back on track now. And with the other promotion contenders form, I can't see them getting close to Coventry's point total. And then the real race, of course, is for second between Middlesbrough, Ipswich and Millwall. Of course, Borough occupy that spot at the moment, but Ipswich have a game in hand. And I can see it going to the final day between all 3 teams. Starting off with Borough, when Hellberg came in, they were like a house on fire, they were winning game after game. But since that Coventry loss a month ago, they've gone off the rails a little bit. They seem to be drawing or losing quite a few games, especially at home when they should be winning. But I think they will turn it around and get that second place spot. But like I mentioned, it'll go right down to the wire, but I think Borough will pip it. I think Millwall and Ipswich will finish 3rd and 4th respectively. Starting off with Millwall, they've got Middlesbrough to play on Good Friday, but after that it's all bottom half teams. I think they'll just miss out automatically on promotion, but they'll be in good form going into the playoffs. As for Ipswich, they've got the game in hand, of course, 8 games left to play instead of 7. But I think that extra game and that fixture pile-up will definitely cost them. They've got some tough games still, of course, that Derby against Norwich, go to Southampton and home to Borough. And like I mentioned, that Saturday, Tuesday, I think will take its toll on that squad. And then for the final 2 playoff spots, I think it's between 4 teams. Them teams being Hull, Southampton, Wrexham and Derby. Straight away, I'm going to rule out Derby. I just don't think they've got enough about them. Derby are the chasing team, but I just don't think they've got enough about them to finish in the top 6. But nevertheless, it's still a brilliant season by John Eustace's side. I think Southampton will finish 5th and Hull will finish 6th. Of course, Southampton are that side that have come from nowhere and got that form into the playoffs. And I think they will carry on this brilliant run of form until the end of the season and secure 5th. I mean, the turnaround from Tonda Eka has been incredible so far. And if they get the playoffs with this form, they'll go in full of confidence. For 6th place, like I mentioned, it's very tight between Hull and Wrexham. I've just about gone for Hull. I think Hull have got the easier fixtures when you look at them on paper, because their only game against a team near the top is Coventry at home. But the rest of the games are teams near the bottom or in mid-table, nothing to play for. And that will definitely work in their favour trying to get the playoffs. For Wrexham, they've got Southampton at home in a couple of games which could be massive for the playoffs, as well as a trip to Coventry and a home game against Borough to finish the season. And of course, if Borough are playing for something that last game of the season, it could be very tough. I think they will narrowly miss out on the playoffs, but it'll still be a brilliant season. I'm not going to look at the playoffs too much because I think it could all change before the end of the season. But if I had to make a guess who'd win the playoffs based on the teams that I put in, I'd go for Millwall. I just think they've got that something about them. Of course, with the fixture at the end of the season, they could be going in full of confidence, full of form. And there we go, guys. Let me know your predictions in the comments.